So in return, it made me feel good. And he gained a best friend. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was all about, you know. In the beginning, that's what it was all about. And it was about positivity, uplifting. Well, the internet started changing. Then we all hit fucking YouTube. I found a new type of positivity. And made me want. But this last 2 years, dude, the internet ain't been no goddamn help. The world hasn't been no help. Fucking family ain't no goddamn help on any side. Uh, we still got to cope with it, though. We still got to come out on the bright side somewhere. We still got to come out on the fucking bright side. There you go, freedom. That's why we're all here, man. Everybody on the internet does something I've never done. I don't fake my videos. I don't. I don't fake nothing, man. That is probably my curse. But at the end of the day, no matter who you are, let's let my connection come back. My connection back. There we go. All right. So at the end of the fucking day, the beginning of the morning, the fucking 5 o'clock lunch at 8 o'clock in the morning, it don't fucking matter. Fuck. We're all here for a goddamn reason. That reason is nobody in our initial lives. Now you're talking about millions of goddamn people, not just me, not just you. Millions upon millions of goddamn people. You can't talk the way you do to the people around you. You can't go in the next room and talk about be yourself. Or pushed out. We feel like we're in a hole. We feel, at least for me anyways, you feel outside the box. The internet is the place, despite everything in the world, we can be 100% ourselves online. That's why I never understood why people fake who they are. This is the one goddamn place you got the chance to be 100% yourself. And it don't matter your views, ideas, how you act, what you say. Somebody's still going to fucking love you. It's still going to be acceptable. People on the internet are going to treat you better than your own goddamn families. Period. Better than your fucking coworkers. That's why you're on the fucking internet with all these motherfuckers and not with your family, not with your friends. You can't have a conversation anymore with your friends, family, and coworkers. You can't do it. There's always going to be snowflakes. And we're all goddamn snowflakes. I mean, I don't care how hard you are, how rich you are. If you don't live with your mama, you don't live with. I don't give a fuck. You still at some point in your life a goddamn snowflake. It's called being human. Period. Sky is fucking beautiful. I wish y'all could see that shit through this shitty ass camera. Goddamn skull. Do y'all see it? Y'all fucking see that? Look at that goddamn skull. It's a face. It looks like a warrior face fucking staring down on me. Oh, now it's gone. Not quick, it's gone. Ah, that was cool. I wish I was recording that. I might actually go back through this one and try and make that a picture. That's right. That's right. They are. They're a small goddamn number, man. LA, lower Alabama. Actually, no, we're higher Alabama, man. Uh, I went from the very top of the Tennessee mountains to the fucking edge of the Tennessee mountains. So, yeah, we're northeast Alabama, man. Northeast. I got 3 parts of Georgia I can be in fucking less than 20, 30 minutes. I can be in Tennessee in fucking 30 minutes. Uh, yeah. I'll be in Birmingham in about 145 minutes, depending on traffic, how I drive and shit. Be in Huntsville in less than an hour, maybe 45 minutes. It's actually a pretty good spot. I mean, it really is. It's fucking windy, man. I shit through my motor. Well, the guy was telling me that they sell him glass, but he's got a newer solution that's likely opened up the fucking. Still got some things to do. But right past, damn, this camera sucks, dude. Right past that fucking barn, man. Ah, that barn. That back there in the background, all along that. See, you got another building there. You got a house and a barn or whatnot. But you see this like darkness right here? That's fucking mountain, dude. That's fucking mountain. Uh, Sitting here real life, you can see it really well. We're on a mountain surrounded by mountain. So, but yeah, that's fucking mountain. That runs straight up into Tennessee and all that. In Decatur, man, dude, I did so much. We won't. Back in the day, though, in the '90s and the early 2000s, man, we we did some fucked up shit and fucking get Decatur, fucking Georgia. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm sitting right now on Lookout Mountain, but I'm also surrounded by Sand Mountain, if that makes any sense. But yeah, we're right here on the edge, man. That's why I call this the foothills of Tennessee. But everybody's like, this ain't Tennessee and blah, 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 blah. Well, we are literally on the foothill of Tennessee, period. You walk to that goddamn mountain right there, you climb it, you drop off, you're pretty much in Tennessee. Keep climbing it. You'll be way up in Tennessee. But it don't just stop there. It wraps all the way the fuck around. Okay, so look, I don't know how to fucking show this in it, but okay, you got Sand Mountain right here, and so if you live on Lookout Mountain, you got to do all your main business on Sand Mountain. If you live on Sand Mountain, all your best business on Lookout Mountain. Anywhere in between, you're in a valley. So see, we're technically on top of a mountain, but we're also surrounded by another mountain and the same mountain. It's fucking weird. But so even though I'm on top of the mountain, we're not on the very top, but we are on a high spot on the mountain. You know, the top of the mountain is what we call this, because top of the mountain, right? Well, it's a mountain and it's still like being in the valley. Only we don't get flooded up here. You know what I'm saying? So if the weather app says it's 50, you bet your ass it's fucking 40 type shit. It is a pretty cool fucking area though. Just don't come down here fucking into these lots. This is the place that I called out all the auditors. And I said, y'all really want to goddamn do something? Come to this goddamn place and follow these goddamn cops around. Tell them how to do their job. I guarantee you, you're going to disappear, buddy. You're going to goddamn disappear. This ain't the place to fuck with the law, dude. This ain't the goddamn place. And by all means, tell them you're YouTubing. Tell them you're taking this to the box. Tell them I got you. Nah, buddy. Nah, how it's not gonna work out for you good around here. It's just not gonna happen. And Montgomery is well, it depends on which way you go. We go to Birmingham first, then cut off to fucking Montgomery. Once we hit Montgomery, and fuck, we ain't got but 2 hours to get to fuck. I'll be in Gulf Shores in an hour and a half from Montgomery. Then about another 45 minutes, and that's flying. I'll fucking cross the line into Florida. Yeah. Yeah. All the way down people, that kind of stuff. And then they act like I'm an idiot. But about 20 miles south of Cincinnati, Ohio. So I try and, give the best information that I know. And pretty much what I grew up with, because that's why we call this top of the mountain. Every time I drop off that thing down there and I go to that damn store, I'm dropping off the mountain. I'm coming up. But I had a grandfather, and well, we all had a grandfather. That's stupid. A lot of his life in Florida too, but he never hung out in Alabama. He always just passed through Alabama. Well, Kentucky, you got the hills. Tennessee and Alabama and some of Georgia, you got mountains. So we told him once we moved here, we told everybody, man, there's goddamn mountains here. These ain't hills, these fucking mountains. And they argued for years and years. There ain't no goddamn mountains in fucking Alabama. Well, after about 10 years of arguing, he finally come down here to visit us. The very first goddamn thing he said is, well, I'll be damned. It's all mountain around here. Like we try to tell you, man. I know y'all smart and shit and know a lot of shit, but some things you don't know unless you're local. There's shit about every town, every state. Now, unless you're a fucking local or lived there for a lot of years, you just simply don't know about that place. There's a lot of old fucking history here. A lot of old fucking history, dude. I wish I would have live streamed when mom dropped me off at that park up there in Fort Payne, right up from the courthouse, which goddamn I don't ever want to see again. But it's just a small little park. They got it lit up with their lights and shit right now, but it's actually a Confederate memorial. That's exactly what it is. It's a Confederate memorial. The KKK used to march that guy once, twice, maybe three times a goddamn year ever since I've been growing up. I got to see it with my own eyes. I could have been part of it, but yeah, there's some old goddamn history here, man. There's shit that goes on down here. You know, you see the movie Wrong Turn up in West Virginia. You turn on the wrong goddamn dirt road. You got some hillbilly inbreds wanting to murder and eat you. It's somewhat the same thing here. You don't pull up on the wrong goddamn dirt road because that wrong dirt road might be 2 miles into somebody's goddamn property, might be their driveway. But you might not ever be seen again. That kind of shit's not bullshit, dude. It's a little bit different now with all our technology over the last 15 years, but it still ain't a whole lot fucking goddamn different. It ain't a whole lot different. It's just one of those places, man. If you go up the road and let's say you go to Center, you go to Gadsden, you go to Rome, Georgia, you go to Trenton, Georgia, you go to Tennessee, it's not quite like that, you know, not like movie type shit, you know, biblical shit, but this is the spot, dude, that, yeah, some fucked up shit goes on here in this goddamn state, dude. But it is beautiful. I mean, it is fucking beautiful. And we have fields, but we have fields, but it's not like where I'm up in that part of Kentucky. See, I've been doing those videos from that spot for the last 2, 3 years, right? People fucking be or wait, that's too flat to be Kentucky. But no, almost, and there's a big fucking goddamn problem. But we got fields here. We fucking feed half the world here too. You know, we don't flatten all the land, our fields out. with the woods and leave the fucking woods. So, like up there, they have to have. We got a horse farm right up my goddamn road, right? I've showed it a million times, but they have to have a fenced in horse deal, right? And it's all wide. Well, here and cows and horses, but they're literally in the goddamn woods with the jaguars, the motherfucking foxes, the fucking coyotes, the wolves, the fucking it's all right here. Every bit of it. If you're a duck hunter, all you had to do is walk out this goddamn door and go over there and say, "Pow!" You'd have had your 3 today. You want some goddamn fish or some crappie? Go over here to this goddamn cow pond. You sit here long enough, you'll watch goddamn wolf, fox, everything just trot right through that line and go right back there. So the horses and the cows, they're all free. They're all primitive. They're still primitive. They ain't broke them goddamn horses. They just bought them, threw them out here. But they got woods. They got ponds to drink out of. They got you see, I'm on the bottom side of Chattanooga. Soon as you get through Trenton, Trenton separates us from Chattanooga. Okay, so no, I'm lying. It's Rising Fawn. No, and it is Trenton too. Okay, so if I hit Interstate 59, if I drop off the mountain, I hit Interstate 59, I go north. I'm going to run through Rising Fawn, Georgia. Then I'm going to run through Trenton, Georgia. And then bam, there's Chattanooga, Tennessee. About hour and 15 minutes if I'm dropping off this mountain. But if you count the time from when I hit the exit ramp, dude, less than 40 minutes, I'll be in fucking goddamn Chattanooga. And that's depending day traffic and how fast I'm driving. Got speed traps up on the internet or up on the interstate here now. In fact, y'all called the law out here not too long ago. And whether y'all believe it or not, it made y'all look like dipshits because if I do anything wrong, I'd have went to jail every time y'all call a law. But it's just facts that I ain't been doing nothing wrong. I ain't scared of the law no more because but anyways, the next day they set goddamn roadblocks up at the end of the fucking road. I mean, they straight up sat like, yeah, dude. Mom's all mad and shit. She wakes up with a conscience again. She goes up there and there's a goddamn roadblock. She leaves to go to work. They got a roadblock waiting, dude. Waiting. Like, and she texts me like I should be worried about it. But I'm waking up, I'm sober, I'm legal. I ain't worried about no goddamn roadblock. Now, back in the day, yeah, I was always worried. I outran fucking roadblocks and shit. But I'm just saying that's how they are. They spent 20 extra minutes in the yard that night. And that's where some of my past started flushing through my head. And that's why I'm so triggered to hop a fence because I can run from these motherfuckers. And they're watching my goddamn shit. And they fucking know it, man. They know it. One of my exes still has that goddamn 30-06 bullet with Todd Staker. I mean, yeah, they fucking know, dude. But what I realized was, wait a minute, I've been doing good for way too long. They got no reason to go to goddamn jail. The most y'all can do is make me leave somewhere for a night. What the fuck am I following in a pond wanting to jump the fence for? But then it hit me. They sit out there 20 minutes later than any other place. They're out there digging up shit. They're goddamn roadblocked. They're pulling everybody over, checking everybody, looking for me to fuck up. All they really wanted was to catch me fucking up. That's a goddamn fact. But in return, they didn't get me because I ain't been fucking up. Fuckers at least. Because there's thousands of people that go up that road, dude. Truckers have to go down that road and down that mountain and back. And it's a perfect spot, too, because once you come up the mountain and then it levels off, that's you already had to pick up enough speed to go over the speed limit in most vehicles to save on your transmission and just overall. You have to pick up speed to be able to get up the mountain. Most people that don't pick up speed, they get halfway and they slow down to like 20 mile an hour and they struggle with their transmission and just dude, it destroy a goddamn car, dude. So you have to pick up speed to get up to the top, right? Well, about the time you've picked up the speed, you're doing everything right, you need to be going at least 60, 65. Speed limit's only fucking 55, right? But once you hit the top, you got motherfuckers on your ass trying to push you, ready to fucking pass as soon as they hit that top. And then it's hammered down. Get down 68. Well, we're only fucking 3/4 of a mile from where the top is and the drop off to our road. They started posting up at the end of our road at the church and at the four-wheeler shop. Because that's when motherfuckers are picking up the speed. They finally hit the top and they hammer down. So they'll throw roadblocks up there, dude. They fucking sit there now. Like, so you come up this goddamn mountain, at least be doing the speed limit. And there's little bitty tricks, dude, that we learned back in the fucking goddamn 90s that still work today. Throw your finger up. Instead of looking down and looking all suspicious and like, oh, fuck, just throw your finger up and wave like you're supposed to be going up this fucking road. I'll let you go, man. As soon as they're looking and they're watching, they see in your window and they see a motherfucker fidgeting or looking down, or if you even touch that goddamn yellow line or that white line, bam, they're pulling you over. Whether they have a reason to or not. That's what they fucking do. That's what they do. Yeah, no doubt, man. Hey, don't work too hard, man. Ah, hell, Dad ain't fucking come back though, man. He's got to finish this shit up, dude. Who's it gonna get left on if he don't? I didn't know Mom was gonna do all this extra bullshit. So, hell, she bitched at me. She said, "I want my porch wrapped." Okay, give me some heavy duty plastic. Give me some 1x2s and get me some screws. I'll do this shit right. Later, we can wrap it in if you want to, make it its own fucking room. She bitched at me and went batshit crazy. Making me nothing. But she batshit crazy, swearing that I keep making her spend money. The shit done. I'm telling you what I need to do it and do it right, especially by myself. Most of the time, plasticking in something, weatherproofing shit on the outside. Normally, down here, she goes out and spends $1,000. I could have did it all for 200 goddamn dollars. Well, about 400, because the shit here at this Lowe's in Fort Payne, Alabama, dude, they are literally dumb as fuck, dude. If you want a quality, good service, go to the restaurants. Most of them are good, but our Lowe's is the most dumbest, unprofessional, fucking codes and regulations are the most fucked up of any place I've ever been to. So the way they build trailers, I worked at the trailer plant up here too, but this is in the late, what, fucking 70, and it wasn't built in Alabama. Well, it was built in